It's another diaspora conversation, and I'm here at Airport Residential where I'm going to interview a young woman by the name of Gladys. She moved from Nigeria and has settled in Ghana. She's an interior designer. She also does events, and I'm going to be finding out why did she move from Nigeria to Ghana and what is the market like when it comes to interior designing. Is it a big market? Is it profitable? Can you make money from it? And so I'm hoping that you guys will be inspired by her journey and what she does. So let's wait for Gladys and have a fruitful conversation. Hi Gladys! How are you? My Nigerian sister!
It's so nice to meet you finally.
I know, finally we get to meet, and I'm super excited. But I want to ask you the first question: which jollof is better, Ghana or Nigeria?
Nigeria, please. Nigeria. No, that was no debate.
Are you
It's
sure?
not Nigeria. You need to test it.
But you've moved from Nigeria to Ghana, so obviously our jollof is better. That's why you are here.
We give them the mix, you know. We give them the mix.
But Gladys, thank you so much for joining me on the show.
You're welcome.
I'm excited to learn
me.
about your journey, why you moved from Nigeria to Ghana, and talk about the interior decorating. How is the market in Ghana? Do you see it thriving? Is it profitable? And how are you able to enter the market to get jobs for yourself? So first, tell us what you were doing in Nigeria and what brought you to Ghana.
For the past 11 years, I've been an interior designer, practicing. And it's been a journey, and I run an interior design firm, interior and architecture firm in Nigeria.
Okay. What's the name?
Brookhouse Designs International, and it's been a wonderful journey. And I'm an award-winning interior designer.
Come on.
Worked across Nigeria.
Fantastic, well done.
Traveled globally,
Yeah.
you know, because design, you have to travel to see, you know,
Yeah.
to expand your mind,
Exactly.
your reach, and also, I done a lot of that. And then I never knew I was going to come to Ghana. You know, I never knew. If you had asked me, America was my first stop.
Really?
Yes, I was already even planning to pack my bags
Wow.
to move to the US, and then my husband showed up and he said he lived in Ghana. I'm like, excuse me, what's Ghana? You know, so, and then we got here, and I'm like, okay, because I think it's time we start spotlighting African designers, telling our stories through our designs.
Absolutely.
And since I moved to Ghana, that has been my focus, using our, you know, crafts, our pieces to tell our stories. We're not just going to be celebrating international designers, we have to celebrate ourselves.
Absolutely.
And I think I'm in Ghana to show people what we can do in Africa. So it's not just Ghana, it's Africa.
It's Africa. That's
Yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
So you've been here for only 6 months.
Only 6 months.
And you are working.
Yes, yes.
So tell us about where we are. So we're at Airport Residential.
Yes.
Tell us about the work that you're doing here and how people can even rent this place for events,
Yes.
for different things.
You know, I like hospitality,
Yeah.
and when I design my spaces, I design it to the T.
Wow.
Like everything, to the spoon, to the beddings, to everything. Just bring your clothes.
Yeah.
So that brought a lot of, you know, desire to also birth an hospitality firm,
Okay.
which is Sunder Living. So
Okay.
Sunder Living has got this place, which is very expansive, beautiful garden,
Yeah.
a very old colonial master house.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very oldie, and
But the inside is
the
very
inside,
modern.
yes. By the time you come inside, you feel at home, right? It's a safe haven for people. This place is a hidden gem in Ghana here. You know, just for exclusive events, you know, exclusive gatherings, intimate gatherings, birthdays and all that. You can rent this place and then use it for you and your family. You know, if you're bringing people into Ghana from other countries, you can have them, you know, stay in the apartment while you do your events, or just stay there and all. So it's beautiful. But you know what? Let's just
Should we sit down?
Yes, I think we should sit down.
All right.
It's about to get hot.
I like it.
Thank
and I like
you.
the way you've set out our little, it's like a little date.
Yes, I know. Because I know I was going to have a date with you. So I just like, you know what? I have to give her a good experience.
Thank you.
You know, this is what you have at the Sunder Living Garden.
Okay.
When you come in, you can have some picnic with your girls, or just you and your family, creating nice memories.
Awesome.
So
I'm going to take off my...
please
Yes.
have a seat.
Gladys, thank you so much for this beautiful setup.
Thank you.
I can tell
You're
that
welcome.
you're a proper interior designer
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Now, I want to talk to you about the transition, right? Moving from Nigeria to Ghana. And so tell us about doing business in Nigeria and then coming to Ghana and how doing business here is like.
I think business is business everywhere in the world.
Okay.
You never get it easy. You know, moving to Ghana and experiencing the Ghana market, I think Ghana is a hidden gem.
Wow.
I think Ghana is a beautiful place. And I think they're evolving. And Nigeria has evolved to a certain point.
Okay.
And I think that Ghanaians are, you know, their taste level is sort of like, I think we're twins.
Okay.
Ghanaians and Nigerians.
Okay.
We love almost the same thing.
Okay.
We are alike. I don't miss home because I feel like I'm in my home as well.
Wow.
Because, you know, we are almost alike. And I think design is peculiar to different people. We're in Africa, we like, a lot of times we like the things abroad. We like the international things. Oh, we want to buy this, you know, from abroad, but we are not looking within to see what we can use. Like the seat what you're sitting on right now, it was crafted here, you know, by a Ghanaian carpenter. I just gave him the design. I said, you know what, sketch this and do this for me. And he did it. And this is how we can use our pieces, our things to tell our stories as Africans. And because the focus is on African right now, and I had a choice to move to the US or the Ghana. And I chose Ghana because, you know, from here to Sierra Leone, from here to Gambia, from here to Africa, is Africa right now, to take over the African markets and show, you know, so right now is African solution to global problems, because no longer, you know, African problems is now global problems, and Africa are solving the problems and all that. So I'm looking forward to many more years doing designing. I know that I am the woman for the job.
Absolutely.
I got great design.
Yes.
You should see it.
We will see everything. We will see everything.
Thank
you. You mentioned the fact that you had a choice to go to the US or a choice to come to Ghana. And a lot of people are picking the US or the UK. Why do you think that is? What's our mentality as Africans, and why do we want to live abroad?
See, I know that it's not easy settling in the US and in the UK because there are already standards. I can't go to the US today and say I'm an interior designer and I'm blooming the next minute, because you have to follow the process. You have to follow the standards, right? So I know that being here is like I'm home and I'm talking to people like me. I want to talk to people like me. I want to work for people like me. I can work for the white people. I've worked for the white people, but there's a taste of jollof rice to taste of burger.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
You know, so it tastes different. And of course, you know, I want to be proud of my craft. I want to be proud of where I'm coming from. So there's an award that we're just awarded, you know, the best African designer, you know, in the world. Yeah, and then, you know, it made me so proud to be a Nigerian and in Africa, you know, and it helps us tell our stories more, because people are looking to come see what we have in Africa. So I'm happy to be one of those that have great talents. You know.
Fantastic. Because when you look at Africa now, or when you look at Nigeria, Ghana, you know, Afrobeats and our movies are now on Netflix. Our Afrobeats it's global now.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
And so how do we leverage as Africans on these things that are happening in the continent?
It's to put our pieces on the center spot. Our pieces, our crafts. Look at what our craft people can do. You know, there are a lot of industrialization abroad. We need to bring it to our country, to Africa, because we have great talents. You know, I've worked with different craftsmen, you know, who are able to create some pieces and you're like, what is this? You know, so I think that the way the movie industry and the music industry has gone global, that is how we should also celebrate our designers, our craftsmen, you know, for them to go global, because these pieces, they go, you might not even, you wouldn't know how far your pieces can go, you know, and trust me, they are looking for African pieces.
Absolutely.
And in our design right now, we start, you know, infusing African pieces into our design, either through the artwork, through the furniture pieces, through things, hand-woven items we can see around. We use it to, you know, create homes that are safe havens to people to live in. Yes.
So when somebody buys a home and wants an interior designer, what are the conversations that you have with them to find out exactly what they want and you get it to the taste of that particular client?
So a lot of time I get close to my client to know their tastes. I like to know that they're well traveled, because it means that they've seen a lot of things, right? So I started the conversation like, how do they like to live in their house, in the home? Some people don't leave their homes. Some people just say, I want just live in my living room. I want my bedroom to be like, you know, one of the 7-star hotels abroad. Why do you have to pay a lot of money when time you travel abroad? And now when you come home, you know, the feeling is different. You know, the feeling, you be like, oh, wow, I'm at home again, you know. But, you know, I like to, you know, get into their mind to know how they like to live in, you know, and then through that, I'll give them that space. You would not want to leave your space by the time I'm done with your space. Yes.
So it's a lot of getting to know the client, a lot of, you know, do you give them fabrics and colors to choose from?
Like, you know, there's like a palette, like a mood board. You know, we give them the fabrics, and then of course how you select the fabric matters a lot. There's some that are soothing to the skin, and there's some that are very rash to the skin, you know. So I would rather not use a leather in a living room in Africa, because you sleep in, you just, you know, stick it to your body, you're right. But I like to use like soft fabric, so when you sleep, it gives that comfort, right? It gives that comfort. So we give all the plants, the fabrics, the wood, the metal, the lights. You know, how does the light affect your mood when you're in the house? So all those things is what we advise our clients. And a lot of times I tell my client the best time to get an interior designer is when you think of building your house, not when the house is already standing. A lot of blunders would have been done because you don't see that, oh, developers have done this, have done that, the builder have done that, and you now bring an interior designer, she cannot give you exactly what you want, even though a lot of clients say, I know what I want, but I can't speak it. I can't say it. So your designer gives you the, you know, the opportunity to be able to express yourself through her designs. It's okay, I love warm, cozy, soft, white, orange, beigey, whatever, you know, and the designer is a lot of brain work. A lot of brain work. So I advise clients from the inception, thinking about it, when you just purchase the land. You know, I've worked with multi-billionaires that, you know, when they want to build, they just say, you know what, Gladys, I have this, you know, I want to build this house. And we just start from the survey plan. See, it saves a lot of money. It helps you achieve your result faster. But if you think that, okay, let me build it when I'm ready for the interior, you know, but that's it's a blunder, I tell you, because trust me,
I never knew
they will not position the plumbing pipes the way it's meant to be positioned. Yes.
You go into that type of
detail. I'm a designer, so imagine I want to see my cabinet at a certain level. I want user friendly. I want my client to stand and able to reach the top cabinet, or, you know, so it's user friendly. But you see, some builders, let me not say builder, they just build it, you know, and sometimes be like, who built this house? I'm going to get you arrested, you know. So sometimes you see us breaking, you know, it's a lot of waste of resources. So currently we are on a very huge project in somewhere in Nigeria. And we started, in fact, the woman called when she was thinking about it, before she bought the land. So imagine, it's just very easy, it's seamless, because everything is already positioned. It's project management, you know, even for developers.
So would you work with the architects? Like, how do you,
So, you know, even architects, a lot of time we have to also work with them, because they do the drawing. We help them in functionality, right? Position of the space. Oh, this is how I want the bed to be. I don't want, you know, I want the sockets in a certain level, because I want my clients to just get up the bed and just, I don't want you to be looking for sockets where to plug your, you know. So there are a lot of things we talk about, a lot of process in designing actually. We go into that detail. Yeah,
that's
it's quite very detailed.
I never knew. This is the first time.
Actually, yes. I also, you just spend money, waste a lot of money, and at the end of the day, it's not what you're getting. But like, when I first got to Ghana, I was very upset, because I got to some house and they're putting the socket in the middle of the wall. I'm like, who is this person? Who is this developer? I need to get you arrested. So there's a project we are on right now in Ghana, and we had to change all the position of the sockets. Yes, it costs a lot of money to the client, but if I'm on a project, and I tell my clients, you have to be ready to take my ideas. So, and I love the clients I have. Some people just say, you know what, Gladys, this is the land, this is the everything, this is the money, I'm traveling, and that's it. I
deal with it.
Yes, just deal with it, you know, and then they just come back like, I love, so we just do like the show, come into your home, and it's always a beautiful experience. I love the smiles on the clients' faces.
Amazing.
You know, yeah.
So do you just do real estate? Do you do like somebody's building a school?
Yeah, of course.
Somebody building hospital?
Yes,
okay.
hotels. We've done multiple hotels,
okay.
School, churches.
Oh.
Yeah, so as long as it has to do with building, you just need someone to advise you.
Okay.
Because you have a lot of opinion. If people come and say, oh, put it here, put it here. They don't even know what it means. They don't even know what it means. So they need an expert.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So have you gone into a place and totally had to turn it upside down?
Break all it. See, I tell you something. There was a place we designed in Nigeria. The place was finished. When I mean finished to move in. We ripped off all the... You see, you know the plastering?
Yeah.
We removed it. It was bad. Some people will say yes, but the client was ready to spend the money. And I love the house. This is 5 years. Still impeccable. Wow. I'm telling you. So that is how much, you know... That's how much detail we pay into, because at the end of the day, design is attention to detail.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
It's attention to. We ripped off all the tiles, all the cabinets, all the plumbing, everything.
My goodness.
Yes, we got into the walls, ripped off all the plumbing works. We had to use a certain standard because there's a level where I am on right now. I don't do any type of project. It has to be worth it because my name is on the line.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be competing, standing globally with international designers, then I have to put in the work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have to put in the work.
I love that.
Thank
I love
you.
that about Nigerians. You know, they're like they're force. They
reckon with.
I'm telling you. I love it.
Are you thirsty? I should get you some wine.
Yes,
please. Let's get
drink
into
some
yes.
wine.
I know.
So you mentioned that you feel like Nigeria and Ghana are brothers and sisters.
I don't know. I know. I don't feel. I know.
Actually, you said twins.
Like twins.
But do we spend the same amount of money? Do you feel like the Ghanaians are spending like the Nigerians would?
Ghanaians' pockets are deep.
Huh?
They are deep.
Ghanaians.
Yes. When you meet the real Ghanaians, their pockets are deep.
Really?
Yes. Their pockets are deep. Woo! I should serve you first.
Okay, thank you. So the real Ghanaians, you are finding the real Ghanaians.
I have to find it. What? Do you think I came to count Hashimota Bridge in this place? I did not come to... Nah, I came to find the real Ghanaians.
Wow.
Who know what they want. Yes, who know what they want. Those are the kind of clients I work for. Yes.
Absolutely.
Who know
high level.
I work for top CEOs in Nigeria, you know, in aviation and telecoms and real estate, name it. So those are the kind of client that will tell you, Gladys, I'm traveling for 3 months. I trust you. My client not 90% of my client don't question. I know she's going to do a good job because we've gone through the rigorous process.
Yeah, you've gone through the process.
Right, so we say, okay, this is the engineer on board, and whatever Gladys say, and if I say no, no is no. When I was, when I just started design, they would just say I was very slim. But I had that lady. She's a witch.
Oh.
When she come like this, she says, no is no. Wow. Tear it up, I don't like it. I can spend million in correcting something. Because at the end of the day, my name, my design is on the line. Yes.
So it has to be right.
It has to be right. We have to do it, we have to do it.
And if the client is not willing to do that, then what happens?
Pay for it?
Yeah.
If it's my mistake, I have to pay for it. I don't even have to let the client see it.
Okay.
We can't let the client see it. No. So we have to correct it. Okay. I tell my staff, so the client has paid me, he has trusted his hard-earned money to me.
Right.
So I have to ensure that I give him what he has paid for.
Okay.
So because my taste level is at a certain, I don't even...
So how are you able to find staff that are on your level as well, working here?
So I'm well-traveled.
Okay.
I've gone for a lot of exhibition, travel, conferences, meet manufacturers.
Right.
So I have access to unlimited products. Whatever I want, I can get it. Yes. Okay. Whatever I want, I can get it.
Okay. So tell us about this place where we are, and cheers as well.
Cheers.
Nice. I bet you guys are wanting some.
I know, right?
Especially my camera crew.
We've got something for you, don't worry.
So tell us about this space, your plans for this space.
Yeah.
And what other things, you mentioned other locations that you
right, so we're trying to, we know that a lot of diasporans are coming home, either for holiday. Some people have been away for years. They don't even know the color of jollof rice.
They've been away for 25 years,
30 years, So, yeah, we want to let them experience Africa.
Okay.
Let them experience Ghana. So, name it any type of exclusive, intimate event you're looking to have around the airport residential. We're just giving you the space to create memories with your friends and family. And the beauty of it is a lot of times you have events and people are like, okay, I need to look for an hotel around or just close to the event space and all that. But guess what? We've solved the problems. Right. We have a space where you can host, you can, stay.
How many bedrooms?
It's 3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms, okay.
3 bedrooms. So
en suite?
Everything.
Okay.
Furnished, fully furnished to the T.
Okay.
Right.
Fantastic.
So for civil weddings, nice intimate gatherings, name it, all type of intimate from 50 people to 70 people, not much.
Okay.
Just host your people here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, this is a hidden gem. Secrets. People don't know that this place exists.
Yeah.
Like that is quite very hidden and all that. So
it's a good location.
Yes.
And then the hut, what
that hut has my heart.
Yeah, it has my heart too. I like it.
It has my heart.
Yeah.
Like, it's so cute.
Yeah,
so cute. So I'm thinking to have it's more like very get together with my girls, just with pillow on the floor and just some drinks and all that. It's beautiful. Yeah. The hut is beautiful.
Okay.
Like
and then can you get locations outside of Accra? Because sometimes people want to not be in Accra.
Absolutely. There are a lot of spaces outside, like Abri.
Yep.
You can go for, like the waterside, the beach houses.
Yep.
It's beautiful. And that's what we're trying to when you come here, or if you don't want Accra, you want outside Accra. Yes, we can get you to outside Accra, get you settled in a very nice space, around facing the beach. You can enjoy the holiday with your friends and your family.
Fantastic. Yes. So you and your husband are actually a tag team. Actually. One does construction
and one does design.
And one does the finishing.
Yes. Because we're a team.
Yes.
I have to butter his cake or his bread.
I love it.
So when he's done with the structures and all that, we just come in and then we'll put it in. Of course, we're involved from the concept, ensuring that everything is in place so that by the time we bring in our finishing and all that, it just sort of elevates the space and make it look beautiful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Is he building for himself, for people to buy, or can people that are looking to build but not in the country?
People are looking to build actually. So he does build to sell.
Okay.
But people who are, looking to build that needs my services. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So he can do that.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Construction, renovations, like maybe old houses.
Okay.
Yes, we do renovations, construction from inception, from engineering. We take it on so the day you want to come in and we give you your keys.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself working outside of Ghana as well, like on the continent?
Of course.
Okay.
I've worked in the UK, I've worked in the US a lot. Actually, we have, US, section as well, clients and all. And we're looking to work in Gambia very soon.
Okay.
We have a client there, and in Cameroon.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So clients are calling all over. So I think it's beyond borders.
So tell us about your interior design journey. How did it all start?
I started from the very, very below. Right. I got pregnant when I was 20.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was a single mother, raising my child alone, and it was very difficult. And because immediately I finished secondary school, like some years, I tried to get into university, but there was no funds to get me to university. So till date, I don't have a university degree.
Wow. And
yes,
you've
people
been
don't know
awards and everything.
Yes, people don't know. So it was in 2012, after I've done a lot of jobs, many jobs are sold in traffic, in Lagos traffic. I've done storekeeper, I've done a lot of jobs, and you know, one year I told myself, I said, no, I don't want to work for anybody again because it was so tough. I said, I want to make a name for myself.
Wow.
I want to stand and somebody say, oh, that lady who is, you know, and I know that there's a woman in Nigeria, her name is Jumoke, I don't know what, she's a renowned architect. And I said to myself, I said, if this woman can build herself up to this level and people are, you know, recognizing her globally and all that, celebrating her and all that, I want to also do that. So that was the day I made up my mind to change the trajectory of my life. And then it's been a very intense journey. I started off by selling pillows, wallpapers, 3Ds, and I desired to be top. So I was learning on the internet, I was learning, going to places, conferences, talking to people, mentoring. My first experience was volunteering. I met a woman, she's an architect, and I told her I didn't have a job in 2012. And I don't want to sit at home. I just want to come and work. I know you don't want, you're not looking for people. I just want to work. And then she said, okay, come in, and she put me in the production section.
Wow.
And that was how I was there, and I was learning everything. She would take me to site. I would work with the bricklayers. I would mix in cement with them, asking them questions. That was how much I was willing to learn so much. So when people ask, how come you have so much depth into architecture, into drawings, into, you know, it was the hunger, you know, because raising a child alone, it sort of put a, you know, fire under my butt, you know, to stand, to move because if the boy says I want to eat, what do I say? I say I don't have money. No, I don't have money. And we grew to the point that it's so evident that something changed around us, and that my son could travel anywhere in the world. He could go to the best school. We live in best part of town. It was just, you know, it was a sweet journey.
You didn't give up, and that's, I think, that's what's really important. And the fact that we all need inspiration.
Yes.
And your inspiration was the architect, right? And I think you're going to be somebody else's inspiration from hearing your story.
Yes.
It's not easy being a single mother, but you know, you've gone to the heights where now your son, I'm sure, is very proud of you.
Super, I'm his inspiration.
You see?
He said, Mommy, you inspire me every day, every time, Mommy, your story is so inspiring. He tells me that my story is inspiring.
That's amazing.
You know, I said, you made me who I am today, because without you, I don't know where I would have been. You know, I had a choice to either do abortion or just, you know, there was a time I was homeless. I took my son to the motherless baby that they should keep him for me. And they refused. They said, oh, they can't take children who, you know, that was how bad it was. Yeah. And then, you know, God just showed up mercy, but with hard work.
Fantastic.
I mean, when I set my eyes on the goal, I don't
look
take it off. I don't
left
know.
Or right. It's just straight.
Laser focus.
I love it.
Laser focus.
That's the thing. So, guys, when you set your mind to do something, have a laser focus like Gladys.
Yes.
She focuses and then she just follows that line.
That's it.
I'm sure that her story has inspired you. And if you are looking for an interior designer, whether it's for your store, your house, your school that you want to build, your hotel, whatever it is, from the inception, she can help you build and make sure that you get things right, so that you're not doing what she did to that person in Nigeria, where she
ripping off
everything. No, we don't want that to happen. And so I think I've learned a lot. I never knew that, you know, you should have an interior designer at the beginning of your plans to build. And so her details are going to be, you know, in the description. Make sure you go there, contact her if you are looking for excellent, prestigious.
That's the word. Excellent.
Excellent, prestigious.
Nothing but excellent.
Nothing but excellent. Contact Gladys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.